upstairs. Today we are in Marquette and going into the library to see the Christmas tree display. It's a cool library. These stairs are spectacular. More trees upstairs. What people do. There's an elephant collection. And a bird collection over here. A view of the parking lot. And from below. Pierce family, Holiday Village. This year it looks like the trees are all over the library. Usually they're just in this one section, but it looks like they're everywhere. They're still putting them up. Okay, it looks like they're still putting up trees. Because that one's empty. Well, that was a little bit disappointing because they were still setting up the trees, but they didn't have them all in one spot this year. They're spread out through the library, and it's a little difficult to go through and record them all that way. Not as fun. So a little disappointing. But you can go check it out if you want. We just went to the thrift store. I got a shirt. It's kind of expensive for the thrift store. So when you see me wearing this shirt, you'll know that I got this from the thrift store. Actually, I get a lot of my clothes from the different thrift stores. But I figured while we were in town, we could stop at a thrift store. Now we're at this animal feed store. It's called Mare's Eat Oats. I was going to show you the sign or something, because now you just have to take my word for it. But I don't like going into places like that because they smell funny. I guess I should tell you what kind of stores I do like going into, because I like to keep my channel positive, right? But I guess the positive thing is that I get to sit in the car while they go in and I don't have to go in. Positive, especially after the disappointing visit to the library. I mean, the trees there were pretty, so it wasn't that bad. Would I go back again? No, probably won't try it next year either then. I liked it when they put them all together in that one room. Could see them all. You go in, it was beautiful, all these Christmas trees. Yeah, okay. So we'll see what's up next. I don't know. Okay, oh, it's getting dark. I don't know how to turn a light on in here. See if I can prop this up. I'll show you where we're at. See, there's Ulta. We're not really at Ulta. There's a pet store next to it. But like I said, at the last pet store, I don't enjoy going into pet stores. This won't stay up. I did not bring my tripod with me. Hey, there we go. We're a little crooked, but we're in business. It's dark. Is there a headlight in here? There must be. What is that? Aha! We have light. And so they've gone into PetSmart looking for a water bottle for the birds. Just a small animal water bottle. They're now $10 at the store. They used to be $2. So they've gone into PetSmart to see if there's one for less than that. They didn't have any at Walmart. You go on their website and it shows you can get a 3-pack for $8.88 or something like that, but not to our store in the middle of the UP here. So at the Meijer store, they had, you spend $100 and you get a $10 off coupon. So I'm like, well, we got to spend $100 now. My total was $101.39 or something. So pretty good. The last time they had the sale before Thanksgiving, I think it was, we just started putting stuff in the cart. Ended up being like $140 or $150. And I said, well, we could have just, I got to keep better track because I can spend $100 and get a $10 off coupon. And I can come and I can spend an additional $100 and get another coupon. I think they're not good until next week or something, but you know, that's funny. I think my neighbor just walked past. Small world, the UP is. It's a big mass, but not so many people. So sometimes you run into people, you know, when you visit different towns. I was in, we're in Marquette right now. I was in Escanaba not too long ago, and there was a friend from church. And I'm like, hey, what are you doing here? That's what she's like. And I'm like, shopping, duh. No, I'm just kidding. It didn't go down like that. You just never know who you're going to see. But that's funny because one time I was at the Mall of America and we saw our pastor's daughter there from the UP, and she was there too. So, it doesn't matter where you are. I guess sometimes you can just run into people you know. That doesn't happen very often that way. Whew, okay, I think I've talked your ear off now and haven't shown you a whole lot, but I'll show you the parking lot. I don't know if it'll pick it up because it's dark out and this camera doesn't do very well, but there's a lot of snow on the ground there. See that? A lot of snow. I can show you PetSmart. See? Right there through the truck window. I haven't been doing a lot of recording. I've been really business. Really business. I've been really business. I've been really busy. Let me try this again. I've been really busy with my business. The problem is I only have a chance to do video when I'm not working, and I've been working so much. Today is actually December the 5th. When our kids were little, we would celebrate Sinterklaas Day. And it was fun. It was fun for us and fun for them. We didn't have a lot of money, and we would buy them small gifts, and we would give them their gifts at Sinterklaas time. And they didn't mind that because then they could brag to their friends or whatever. But we didn't get them much for Christmas then. In fact, we probably didn't get them anything for Christmas. They did get Christmas gifts from grandmas and grandpas and stuff like that. When I was a kid, we celebrated Santa Claus, and we'd put our stockings out, on Christmas Eve, and Santa would come and put a small gift in there for us. And I remember the time I realized the writing on the package was my mom's writing. But I knew that if I said something, that would be the end of gifts from Santa Claus. So I never said anything. And I was getting gifts from Santa Claus even after I was married. Oh, I'll tell the story later. Bye. Okay, I just wanted to continue where I left off in the car when they came back in. I had to stop recording. I enjoyed the fun and excitement of getting up on Christmas morning and finding gifts in my stocking. That I wanted that to continue somehow with my own children. My husband didn't celebrate Santa Claus growing up. He never did that, never put a stocking out, never got gifts from Santa, and he didn't want to do that with our children, and I agreed to that. We kind of wanted to keep Christmas, the celebration of Jesus' birth, keep it separate from something like Santa Claus. So when our oldest child was 5, was he 6? 5, he turned 6 during that time. We hosted an exchange student from the Netherlands, and she wanted to celebrate Sinterklaas Day on December 5th. And I'm like, you know what? That's an excellent idea. Why don't we do that? Our kids can have fun. They can put their shoe out, and in the morning they'll have fantastic little gifts, nothing big. Like I said, we didn't get our kids a lot of gifts. We just didn't have the money for it. So I just thought that would be cool. I loved doing Santa Claus. I loved the Easter Bunny when I was a kid, all those fun things. We started doing Sinterklaas Day. It became a tradition, but now that my children are all adults, we no longer celebrate Sinterklaas Day like we did when they were little, put out the shoes and all that stuff. But I didn't want to let the day go by without saying it's Sinterklaas Day, so happy Sinterklaas Day. Of course, you'll probably see this tomorrow or another day. I don't know when I'll get to it.